Hi everybody, how you doing? Weather Extra, here we go. What are we talking about today? We're talking about warmer temperatures, a lot of wind, and then eventually some storms tonight. And if you're thinking that the arrival of spring tomorrow is going to be like spring-like and 70 degrees, you might want to rethink those thoughts a little bit because it's going to be a little chilly tomorrow with temperatures only in the 40s and a little drizzle and a little mist and yuck for the first day. I think Eric Burke described it perfectly this morning when he said yuck. Just doesn't look good at all for the first day of spring. But let's get through today first. I'm going to talk about a little sun, a little cloud cover working across the area right now. I'm not going to give up hope on sunshine for the entire afternoon. I think there will be some times when it's a little bit brighter. But the one thing that we all have that's going to be consistent throughout the day today isn't so much whether you have sunshine or cloud cover. It's a lot of wind throughout the afternoon. Now the winds, see that little S there? That means your gusts are going to be out of the south, and that's a warming wind, and they'll gust up to 30, 40 miles an hour today. Winds eventually will turn more northwesterly after midnight tonight, and that's what will usher in some cooler temperatures. But up until the time that the rain moves out, it will be a southerly wind, which keeps things pretty mild, and the wind advisory in the brown will be through 10 p.m. And we'll continue to track the gusty winds as we go into the day today. Here's those temperatures. They're warmed up all the way to the 60s. I think we got some 70s in us in the afternoon. Even with a little bit of cloud cover moving in, I still think it will be an above average temperature kind of day. You see a little cloud cover. The radar's not really all that impressive right now. A few showers off to the west, maybe a few little sprinkles in Louisiana and Mississippi. It's all part of a cold front that will move through the area tonight. And I do think as we progress through the afternoon and especially into the evening hours, you'll start to see the radar fill in a bit more for areas west. And we'll track a few of those scattered showers and storms as they move in. So much of the afternoon will be dry. It's not until about 7 o'clock we start seeing the leading edge of a few storms, mainly northwest Alabama. And they'll move through I-65 by about 9, 10 p.m. and then clear the Georgia state line by about midnight. What you can expect with some of these storms will be some brief heavy rain, some gusty winds, and some small hail. It's not going to be like it was Saturday. It's just going to be a quick hit of some thunderstorms that move through. And once they move on out, the temperatures will drop. And by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, it will be quite chilly. The storm threat will be over. There's a strong storm threat for tonight with those winds 30 miles an hour plus heavy rainfall, the small hail, and of course some lightning. Just your typical run-of-the-mill thunderstorms. But the temperatures dive bomb tonight into tomorrow. And let me go ahead and get the right 10-day up there because I worked for Brad Monday night. So that's a PM 10-day. You don't want to see that. It's all wrong. But the morning one will look right. And the temperatures will be in the 40s for Thursday, first day of spring. It won't feel like it. There'll be some drizzle, some mist, a cold rain when it falls. But then temperatures moderate nicely for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Got to keep an eye out of the sky for a few more storms Sunday afternoon and night. They too could provide some heavy rainfall, some small hail, and gusty winds. But overall, though, a pretty quiet 10-day forecast. And besides the first day of spring, there's some pretty beautiful weather on there. You just got to look for it. And a lot of times people say you can have 4 seasons in one day in the Tennessee Valley. And you can. You can have some ups and downs, Marches like that. It's always why we always have a little bit more in the way of severe weather in March. You have some really warm air trying to move in. You still have winter trying to hang on, and those two air masses don't play nicely together. In fact, they don't like each other at all. So what happens is you can get some volatile weather. We had that this past Saturday across the state of Alabama, but no severe weather really in that forecast, which is promising. Got a few storms for tonight again, Sunday night, but nothing really in the screams severe weather across the area. Just got to make sure your wardrobe selection is vitally important for the next couple of days, because if you try to go out in shorts and a t-shirt tomorrow, you might regret it. I don't know, you do you wear what you want. And then when the weekend gets here with temperatures in the 70s, if you got one of those heavy jackets on because you think it's going to be like 40 degrees, you're probably going to have to take that jacket off because you're going to be sweating because the temperatures will be a lot warmer. You can have those crazy fluctuations in March. And that's what we have on the 10-day forecast. Chelsea Aaron is in. She's going to be here for part of the Tennessee Valley Living. She'll have updates on the weather forecast then. She'll also be on for the noon show. Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis will be in here tonight. He'll be tracking the showers and thunderstorms as they race across the Tennessee Valley. I am going to be back on Saturday morning with you, and I will have all the weather updates for you as we go into the weekend forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Everybody have a fantastic afternoon and enjoy the mild temperatures before the colder air moves in for tomorrow.